Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
The day is finally here, Clark, for both these teams. Opening night. Man, I'm glad to have you with us, folks, on 2K Sports.
Glad to be here as well, Kevin. It's always exciting to tip off a new season. Never gets old or tired. I know these guys have been looking forward to this game for a long time, so let's go. You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Aldridge inside, guarded by Green. Great D that time from Green. Durant for three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Now Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Parker passes to Aldridge. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Verajau's checked in. Now here's Parker. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
2 on the clock. Curry. Good D by Parker.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Leonard against KD. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Parker outside. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Here's Parker. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Durant finds Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
taking a look here at the numbers on Pau Gasol. He's coming off an excellent season, 5th in blocks. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And he was a shot-blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Green. A 3 from Leonard.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Green kicks to Thompson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Parker outside. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Durant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from KD. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Will it go? The rebound by KD. And KD's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Spurs trail by 13. Green with a screen on KD. Stolen by Durant. It's 2-on-1. For the finish, and Green slams it in.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
Parker with it. He has yet to score. Right side Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Over Green. San Antonio again missing. Here's Golden State. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Charity strike shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Aldridge. Shoots from the baseline. Leonard, no luck.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Parker. It's tipped. It's Curry with the drive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Spurs trail by 17. Leonard looking over the floor. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Gasol on the high post. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's Durant missing.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Leonard finds Aldridge. And here is Curry. Green, the screen. The tray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now here's Leonard. Still yet to score. Aldridge with a screen on Durant. Over in the corner, Green. Hits it to go from beyond the arc.
Hey, he's amongst the best shooters in the game, and Green is not a creator. We know that. He's a finisher. He works extremely well off the pass.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
Pachulia's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Ginobili subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Green with a screen on Parker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
Their defense, as you said, was sensational last season. Opponents could not figure out a way to put up big numbers against them. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Anderson. Durant against Leonard. Shoots over KD. Leonard, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Pachulia. Green finds Durant. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 8.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Anderson. Down low. Stolen by Durant. Here's Green. Thompson for the triple. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
That one good for 2.
He was certainly cold, but perhaps that basket might get him going a little bit. 1 for 6 now.
Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. Pachulia dishes to Thompson. Green deciding where to go with it. It's Curry outside. Gasol pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Parker. Scoreless thus far. Leonard inside. KD's on him. And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Pachulia with the screen on Parker. Curry gets the bucket.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Parker. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Pass to Ginobili. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Ginobili.
And how about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with being able to thread the needle with that pass.
Warriors leading by 17. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. West is checked in for Green. Harper comes in for Kevin Durant. Henderson's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Spurs, Hansen's checked in for Gasol. Bertans comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's West. Out to the wing. Now here's Livingston, covered by Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Livingston no luck. Spurs trail by 17. Anderson kicks to Mills. Back to Anderson. They set the pick. To the middle, here's Hansen, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1:56 left in the first. West outside, stolen by Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility. I mean, he's somebody this team can rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
He's off on the first. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Spurs trail by 14. Murray outside. There's the screen. Pass to Hansen from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Henderson. Clock is at 3. And here's Harper from the arc. Mills with the rebound. Over in the corner, Bertans. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Damian Jones is checked in for Pachulia. And Looney subbed in for David West. Now here's Mills. Hasn't made one yet.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Livingston looking for the opening. Out to the right wing. Harper kicks it to Looney. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. The 3 from Mills. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Mills has got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. .24 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Looney. Outside Harper, trying to get something going, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Deflects the pass. Daniels passes to Murray. And with the last two league MVPs, Greg, going to Stephen Curry, talk about how he has changed the NBA game.
Man, he has turned the game on its head. For so long, efficient offense was about getting in close, right? Now, it's about creating space.
Here's Looney after Pau Gasol's bucket. Looney passes to Durant. Strong finish by KD.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Spurs trail by 9. Inside. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Murray penetrating. Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, yeah, he can operate outside the paint, too. Gasol adjusts his shot for the mid-range game, too.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murray kicks to Mills. Pass to Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Here's Livingston. Still scoreless. Thompson outside. KD on the wing. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. For the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for Damian Jones. West comes in for Looney. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there it is for him. That's 10 points for Pau Gasol.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Warriors leading by 7. Up top, Curry, covered by Mills. Curry dishes to Thompson. Over Ginobili. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Free throw, good, Anderson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 4. Mills with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Anderson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. To the middle, he's looking for rest and finds him.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pachulia with the steal. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6. Thompson for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And he's the best kind of three-point specialist. The kind that doesn't need a lot of shots to light up the scoreboard. That's why he was top 3 in percentage last year. First free throw is good. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. And both free throws good for Anderson. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. To the paint. It's deflected. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Warriors leading. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to KD. Durant brings it from distance.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And San Antonio has possession. Parker surveying the floor. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Cooper, he's checked in for Golden State. And San Antonio also making a switch. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
It's Curry outside. Jackson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Parker. No scoring in this one. pass to Leonard. David West grabs the miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Curry against Parker. From about 19 feet, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Leonard. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Durant for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he's good on the first of 3.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Green, he's checked in for West. Then for the Spurs. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. Bertans comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. And he makes all 3.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Golden State. Green kicks to Bertans. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Bertans. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Here's Curry. 16 points for him. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bertans passes to Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Warriors leading by 6. Right side, Kevin Durant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Farajao comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Cooper. Spurs also with the sub. Hanson's checked in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. KD's shot is good.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
So it's the Spurs now, trailing here by 8. Green with a screen for Bertans. And it's Parker in the corner. Down low, here's Hanson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's KD following the bucket by the Spurs. Rebounded by Hansen. Spurs trail by 6. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Livingston. Outside Curry. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Livingston. Still without a basket. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Parker outside. Pass to Green. Aldridge left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Parker outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Durant kicks to Curry. Now Livingston. Back to Curry. The 3. Rebounded by Hansen.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Steph Curry, what a finish!
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
And 101 left now here in the second. Bertans with the ball. Nothing on the board. To the left side wing. Back to Parker. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Livingston with it. Now Green defending. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Harper, he's checked in for Golden State. Henderson comes in for Stephen Curry. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. .34 seconds left to play in the first half. Again, the miss by Green. Spurs trail by 10. Murray outside. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Launches from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please up your attention for center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rooms, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm looking at the turnover differential. That's been a key number tonight.
Their coach likely sending them a clear message right now. We'll see how well it's received. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Spurs trail by 10. Parker with the bounce pass. Leonard against Durant. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Parker.
Love seeing this aggressiveness in the interior.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Aldridge. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Off target at the rim. Here's Curry with the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Gasol's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Green. Wants to get it to Varejao, and does. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Curry against Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by KD.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Shot clock at 5. Parker passes to Aldridge. Count that one. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket of the game.
It's just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker, a Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry passes to Durant. Curry kicks to Durant. Varejao with a screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Varejao's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Parker. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over KD. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 13. Knocks it loose. Green kicks to Thompson. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Green finds Parker. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Parker passes to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Curry against Parker. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. And here's Green outside.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
How about the physicality there by Leonard? Charging in and through the contact to get that one up.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. That's to Curry. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Parker against Curry. Parker outside. Leonard on the wing. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Varejao. West comes in for Green. And Henderson subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Spurs also changing it up. Kyle Anderson comes in for Gasol. And Ginobili subbed in for Green. San Antonio calls timeout.
#1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection, a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their O that propelled them to victory.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. A three from Leonard. The Spurs rebound. Ginobili finds Aldridge. And there's the call on Pachulia. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Parker. Still scoreless. Back to Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Ginobili with terrific instincts that time. Beat everybody to the ball for the second chance opportunity.
Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Leonard kicks to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Ginobili, that's for 2. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. KD with the bucket. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Here's Parker. Anderson outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shot's good from West.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Here's Parker. Scoreless thus far. Now here is Aldridge. Pachulia covering. Aldridge down low. Goes up against Pachulia.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Warriors leading by 11. And here is Curry. He's got 20. West setting the pick for Durant. He's looking for West and finds him. Pocket 6. Shot from the wing. The shot misses. Spurs trail by 11. Leonard dishes to Parker. Anderson right side. And it's sent back by KD.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, "Let me remind you," with that rejection.
Now here's Curry. High arcing shot. Curry crashes inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. Anderson outside. Pass to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on KD. Lets it go from 14. Leonard no luck. Warriors leading by 13. Henderson outside. Here's Curry. From downtown. Good on the triple. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Now Parker. No scoring in this one. Leonard the pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Henderson pulls it in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And then Henderson with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Spurs trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And good that time.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Stolen by Ginobili. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Anderson slams it in.
You can't forget about Ginobili's activity defensively. Does a great job of using his hands to come up with steals.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-4 run. West setting the pick for Curry. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Parker finds Leonard. Over Durant. Leonard, no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's West. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. 4 on the shot clock. KD, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Pachulia has got 4 points this quarter. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. To the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Ginobili. And that's 17 points for Leonard.
Nice dime there. Put it right where it needed to be.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Coming out of the corner. Get loud for the Warriors 15.
Some changes. Anderson Varejao checked in for Pachulia. Klay Thompson comes in for Henderson. And it's Livingston in for Stephen Curry. .132 left in the third quarter of the game. West outside. Thompson in the posts. Defended by Gibson. Thompson against Gibson. Varejao. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the thing about Varejao is he's always in the mix. Excellent at making things happen because he's scrappy and he never stops hustling.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he can't get the first one. Harper, he's checked in for Durant. And the second free throw, good. 1:14 left in the third. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Gibson. Three-pointer on the way. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Martin's checked in for Varejao. Looney comes in for West, and it's Adams in for Harper. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Thompson surveying the floor. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside Gibson. Left side Gasol. And it's Looney with the rebound. Adams right side. Livingston finds Looney. Thompson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. To the middle, here's West, and the stuff by West.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
Here's Ginobili. Aldridge's screen. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
On defense, Golden State. Aldridge taking his time here. Over West. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on David West.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
2 shots.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Aldridge's turnaround, Jay, for a guy of his size, is absolutely wicked. And he's also very effective down on that low block.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Curry. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gasol's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by West. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Durant's got 27.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. The kick out to Aldridge. Ginobili outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a three on him, and that guy's coming right back at you.
Out to KD. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside, Durant with the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. Tries to keep it alive. And they get it back. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Bertans, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Anderson comes in for Danny Green. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ginobili.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Warriors. Get you.
Checked in for Golden State. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Mills looking it over. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Leonard against Thompson. Now here is Verjao. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Verjao. Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And so Verjao hits them both. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Right side Aldridge. And that's off the glass and in. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside Curry. And the three ball is good.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. The kick out to Aldridge. A shot off that time.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Curry with it. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Bertans. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The wide open look for Durant. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
Green. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Leonard inside, working on Thompson. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors shooting 40% in the fourth. Green, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Mills passes to Aldridge. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to KD. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Mills passes to Aldridge. Leonard inside. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mills. Varejao grabs the board. Varejau's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Leonard with the screen on Curry. Mills passes to Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 19 points.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Leonard. Over Thompson. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Mills. Fires it up. Curry's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Aldridge. Here's Leonard. No good. In and out. Off the rim. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And the shot goes in.
Point-blank range. That's what you want.
San Antonio with the ball. Now here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Over Green. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. KD sets the pick for Thompson. Curry on the wing. 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 38 points.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Down low, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Leonard, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's KD. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, you know, he has been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
The Spurs have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Aldridge with a screen on KD. Anderson against Durant. Aldridge a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Mills can't hit. The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. KD looking around. Verajao setting the pick for Durant. Inside. And Verajao the bucket on the assist from KD. KD's got assist number 8 now on the night. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Mills kicks to Anderson. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Durant over Anderson. No good from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Pachulia, he's checked in for Anderson Verajao. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. And he makes both free throws. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for KD.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Aldridge with a screen on Durant. They kick it out to Green. Outside Gasol. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.